welcome all of you to our weekly Communities of Practice Sunday check-in session, a half hour of Dharma, reflection, and community connections. If you are a new member of our community, please accept our wholehearted welcome to you. If you have any questions regarding our practices and topics, we are all here to help. It is customary for people in Australia to begin any meetings by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land. So in the spirit of reconciliation, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land we walk, study, and reside on, the Wodi people of the Darwin Nation. I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and extend those respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples of today. And I also pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the various lands on which you all are. The check-in sessions have been developed by our Communities of Practice team and the entire community. Thank you for the suggestions from Stevens and Warren. This new year, based on our original purposes, we put an overarching goal for the first half-year sessions. Apart from the weekly topics, we'd like to invite you to ponder how we can connect our discussions and reflections to our daily lives. So last week, Venerable Juewei guided us to look forward and think outside the box. She inspired us to seize the moment without fear and coexist with every being in peace by illustrating the story of Venerable Master Xing. This week, she will guide us to dive into the sea of loving kindness. Let's welcome Venerable Juewei.
Thank you, Xiaomong. My dear friends of the weekly Sunday check-in sessions, auspicious greetings. We started the new year by first looking backwards and inwards at 2021. After taking stock of the abundance in us, we prepared ourselves to look forwards and outwards deeply at 2022. And what an amazing journey we've had. It gives me faith that our heart of abundance and bodhicitta are mutually generative. The more we practice together, the bigger our hearts will grow. As usual, let's begin today's session by checking in to our body and mind. Allow our eyelids to drop or our eyes to close as we prepare the body for a quiet few moments. Relax. Relax our forehead, eyes, facial muscles, lips. Relax. Relax our neck muscles, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, hands, and fingers. Relax our back muscles, thigh muscles, calf, feet, and our toes. Relax. Gently bring your attention to the tip of your nose. And without any control or judgment, just watch our breath and enjoy a brief period of silence. Thank you. In January 2021, a year ago, I alluded to how Itchak Perlman, stricken by polio, delivered an incredible performance in New York City, even after one of the strings on his violin snapped. What made it possible for a musician to improvise and not give up when put on the spot? One key ingredient is practice. If Perlman were not practiced, he would not have had the confidence nor the ability to deliver the even more spectacular performance as a result of the unplanned for difficulty. So the million-dollar question is, what do we practice day in and day out? Today, I hope that we will discuss the possibility of us practicing kindness every day. I coined this term MettāVerses, or universes of loving kindness, to remind us that we should practice loving kindness. And true kindness is overcoming our habitual tendency of selfishness to deeply listen to the needs of the other. It means getting out of our comfort zone to walk the path with the other. Let me share a story about how my teacher, Venerable Master Xing Yun, demonstrated kindness. As you may know, there are many times when the Master would return to rest late in the night because of talks, Dharma services, or meetings. He told us that if he had to return to his room late in the night, he would tiptoe into the bathroom and put a towel around the tap so that the sound of water would not wake up his sleeping attendants. He would rather go through the trouble of washing himself slowly from dripping water late at night rather than disturb others. And this was after a long day of demands when most of us would feel entitled to some comforts and even tantrums to catch the attention of others. This year, we celebrate World Kindness Day on the 13th of November. But I wonder why we cannot make every day a World Kindness Day. For if we can do so, then the MettāVerses will come to fruition. Like the hug that got stuck video, it shows us that we can and should perhaps keep the hug factory in every heart fully operational all the time. With that, I'd like now to hand you back to our host, Xiaomeng, to guide us through the best part of today, the breakout groups. And then I look forward to your insights in the chat stream later today. So, thank you, and back to you, Xiaomeng.
Hey, thank you, Venerable, for reminding us that true kindness means always keeping others in mind, regardless of any circumstances. So now, as we will, in the next 15 minutes, let's reflect and discuss the following questions. Can we make every day a World Kindness Day? How would you live your life differently so that your everyday is a World Kindness Day? Now we will be placed in groups of 3 to 4 to share and discuss. In the discussion, we do recommend you spend a little bit of time getting to know each other and then discussing our questions. And there will be some Zoom notifications to guide you, but feel free to let the floor of your discussions guide you. Our session is guided by Metta, which is unconditional love and kindness for all sentient beings. Let's use these breakout sessions to express and receive loving kindness to and from one another, and take time to pause to share, and to listen. We'll also ask you to share some of your findings with the larger group at the end of the breakout discussion. So now let's go to our breakout rooms for rich and nourishing discussions. See you all back in 15 minutes.
Welcome back, everyone. So it's now time once again for us to see what you've discussed in your breakout groups. So please feel free to use the chat stream to let us know what may have caught your attention. What is it that resonated with you in your breakout groups? So I look forward to seeing your chats. So, like Chin tells us to be kind to ourselves by having check-in for a minute to rest body and mind. Self-compassion, indeed, self-kindness. And then be kind to everyone around us by giving a simple smile or greeting. Yes, wonderful. And Joey tells us, as usual, thank you for the acronyms. Kind is kindness in daily life, and hug is heart for you and the globe. Oh, so lovely, Joey. You're a very good wordsmith. And Priscilla tells us, be kind by making little mindful choices daily. Indeed, little steps at a time, choosing local businesses, checking in on friends, making time for ourselves so we can have time for others. Thank you. And Rita tells us it may be hard to be kind every day, but with mindful practice and kindness, our own selves can be kind and make it a habit. Thank you. Please keep your insights flowing in the chat. I'd like now to turn the floor back to Xiaomeng.
Okay, thank you, Venerable Juewei. We really hope the check-in session was helpful to you, and we hope you experienced the unconditional love and compassion of this community. But for anyone who might be experiencing a greater need than what today could meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us, and you can also reach out to the professional organizations on the screen. And a kind reminder for anyone who might be interested in studying at Nantian Institute, the deadline to apply for the Xingyun Education Foundation Scholarship of the second round this year will be 15th April. So go for it to review your unlimited potential with NTI for yourself and for the world you are connected with. As we check out today, let's recite the dedication of merit together to send love and compassion to whoever is in need.
Let us now dedicate the goodness of what you have done to all living beings. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our gratitude and humility give rise to great vows.
So thank you, Venerable Juewei, for leading the January sessions and guiding us to look backwards, forwards, and cultivate metta in our daily lives. So for February sessions, we will welcome another wonderful facilitator of our community, Dr. Jonathan Page, who will lead us to explore the theme of well-being. So thank you everyone for joining us. Now we will have our Euro post check-in discussions. So please stay around if you have time. Otherwise, see you all again on February 6th at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Please remember to consider how we can apply our discussions today regarding MettāVerses to our daily lives. Thank you.